All right, let's get started. So I wanted to make a tutorial for how to just use basic PowerPoint to create stickers, because I see so many people who are really artistic. You know, they're drawing their own stickers, they're using Procreate, they're using Photoshop, they're using things that I'm just not. I'm not an artist. But what I do like to have are labels in my planner. For example, I will have different colored circles that will label different types of meetings that I have. So I'll have a meeting for work, or I'll have a meeting for school, or I have an appointment that I have to go to. So there's a color for personal. So they're all different colored dots that I put on my to-do list that categorize my to-do list items. Now, all of my items have that. It's usually I just use it for appointments, but it's a basic sticker. So I'm going to show you how you can make some circle stickers, and then how you can jazz them up a little bit. And then I'll also show you how you can make a post-it note. Now, there are other programs that you can use to make stickers. I'm going to do another video on how you can use Canva to make stickers, so be on the lookout for that. So you want to go to Insert, Shapes, and there are all of these different shapes that you can utilize. You can make the shapes however you want, but I'm going to show you how you can make a circle. So you just go to Circles, either down here, it's in my recently used, and you draw the circle. All right, so I am making this circle much larger than the circle that would be used in my planner. The reason I do this is if you start small and you need to make the circle bigger, it gets pixelated. Okay, so if you start big and then make it smaller, it's not going to get pixelated, and it's already big, so it doesn't get pixelated when it gets bigger. So I recommend making your images bigger than what you will be using in your planner. So that's why I've made it this large. Usually in my planner, they're like that big. So there is my circle. And then you have these options here, and you can also click on this little arrow, format shape, which I recommend doing, and I'll show you in a second. So shape outline, I just do no outline. And then shape fill, there's a lot of different ways that you can choose colors. You can choose the basic colors. There's an eyedropper tool. So if you have a picture or a palette that you found online, you can copy that image, paste it, and then use the eyedropper tool, hover over, and it helps you click that color. Or you can go to more fill colors. There's the standard fill colors here that you can choose from, or custom, and you can drag anywhere on here, or you can look up the RGB codes online for a specific color palette that you use if you're really into that. I am just going to pick a random, I kind of like teal colors, and I'll subdue it a little bit. Perfect. And then we hit OK. So that is a basic sticker. All right, let's say you like that. All you need to do is right click on the image, go to Save Picture, and then we're going to just save it as teal circle. There you have it. I recommend making sure, I'm going to right click on this again, make sure that you save it as a PNG file. That allows it for the background to be transparent. If it's not, then you'll see white here when you put it on your planner, and that'll be annoying. So these little areas that are space, that keeps the spaces transparent if you make sure to use a PNG file. Okay, now you can jazz this up a little bit more if you want to. So one is to do icons. So you can go to Insert, Icons, and it brings up a search of all the different kind of icons that you can utilize. So let's say you want to do something for a meal plan. So I'm just going to look up knife. There's this wonderful little image here. Click on it, click on Insert, and it inserts it here, and then you can drag it over. Now it's a themed sticker. And for the graphics fill, we'll make that white, because I just like how that looks better. And the nice thing about PowerPoint is it does give you those guidelines. And then if you want to get even more into it, if you go over to this format graphic, because again, you click on this format graphic, go to the second one, which is effect, you can add shadows. So there's the shadow area. There's some presets here. I like to do, honestly, this middle one, and just kind of, and then you can see a little bit of an added shadow, and you can adjust that even more if you want with like the transparency, the size, etc. Okay, so let's say you like that. Then what you can do, select it all, group it together, and then it just makes it one image. Right click on it, save as picture, and then we'll just name it Meal Plan Circle. And there's a lot of different options that you can do for this, okay? And this is just in PowerPoint. You can look up other images online and do this. Canva has other options, which I'm going to make another video for Canva. And then quickly, just how to make a post-it note. If you go to Insert, Shapes, there's actually a post-it note shape here. Click on that. Make it as big as you want, which I'm going to, again, make it a little bit bigger than I would use in my planner. Shape outline, again, I don't do an outline. And then if you really want it to look like a Post-it, you can make it that yellow. Honestly, you can make it any color you want. And I would definitely format the shape. And I like to do a shadow on the same side, so the offset bottom right. And then you can see that shadow is added. You can adjust as needed. All right, so we'll right click on that. Save as picture, Post-it. Save. Now, from there, all you need to do, this is how I do it. I'm gonna bring my Google Drive over here. If you go to New, File, Upload, we're going to upload the teal circle and the Post-it note, and let's do the meal plan circle. So I just held down my Control button on my computer, and then I can click on each of the images, hit open, and it's going to upload them to my Google Drive. And then let's move to my iPad and I will show you how you can insert them into your planner. All right, so now that you have your stickers uploaded to your Google Drive, if you go to Google Drive, so if you just open the picture, and you can just save it to your camera roll. Okay, just saved them all to my camera roll. And then you can open GoodNotes. And you click on this little image here, and you can see all the things I saved. And then you can pull down whatever it is that you want to upload. So I'm going to click on this teal one, drag it down, and then you can resize it to the size that you need. Now, let me show you something here. So here it is. I'm going to zoom in. This is the reason why I recommended making your image big, and then you can always resize it however you need. So as you can see, it's nice and clear. The edges look great. This is an old sticker that I made that I need to update. If I resize this one, look how gritty that is. And I didn't do a very good job of doing the transparent background. Like, this is just not a well-made sticker. So learn from my mistakes. And with this one, you can resize it and it stays very clear. And it has that transparent background. Now, let me open up the Post-it note for you so you can kind of see what that looks like. Same deal. You can resize it. You can make it whatever size you want. And it's not going to get blurry because you started it as a nice size image. And then I'll just show you what the meal plan one looks like as well. There you have it. You can resize it. Looks great. So that is a simple way to make stickers. It's nice and clear, not blurry at all, because you made the image big, and then you can always resize it smaller. And the way I'm resizing, just so you know, I use the lasso tool. If you just circle over it, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to get the whole thing as long as you get the image. You just need to make sure that the lasso tool will get images. You can turn it on or off. And then, so circle it, tap, resize, and that's how you can resize. There, it finally gets blurry if you make it that big. Oh wait, no, it's still cleared up. It's a beautiful thing. Very simple stickers that you can utilize.